Hey guys, today we're gonna do Pisces. Pisces like my mama. My mother's a Pisces. My mom has a really successful YouTube. Most of you watch me from her channel, so we're gonna do Pisces today. Angels, guides, please help me deliver a message for Pisces. Angels, guides, please help me deliver a message for Pisces. I have the Seven of Cups here. This could be messages coming through. It could also be like different options. We'll come back and clarify those guides. The Moon. Pisces. This is the Pisces card. It can also mean like facing your fears. It could be your intuition. It could be something you don't know. There's a secret. We have the Six of Swords. That could represent a time in your life when you had to leave something, and maybe you had the help or guidance from someone else in leaving that situation. We're still early in the reading, so this could be past tense. It could be you were faced with a lot of different options and you just had to listen to your intuition. That was all you could do because you didn't have enough information. There was still some hidden stuff that you didn't know, and usually when we don't know what we're walking into, that could also be a great recipe for fear. Those guides, what does Pisces need to know? We're gonna come back and clarify and find out. But whoa, Death. Two major arcana cards. We have that Moon card, that Pisces card, and now we have the Death card. That's the ending of something. So you weren't just like going a different route but still on the same trail. Like, you went on a completely different trail. You abandoned this situation. You made the decision to leave something. Something came to an end, and usually when I see the Death card, it is associated with a difficult ending. All right, let's clarify. What is this Seven of Cups here? Hold on, so parched. What is this Seven of Cups doing here? Angels, guides, please help me clarify. Hierophant. This is Taurus energy. This could be a lesson or a teaching moment. So because these two cards are together, the Hierophant also represents a strong connection with your spiritual beliefs, whether that's Christianity or you just believe in the divine or whatever you believe in. There's a strong connection there with a belief system. So you were presented with some different options here, different routes that you could take, and it looks like you went with the one that was best aligned with your spirituality. And that could be why we're seeing this Moon card here too, this intuition. So you did what you genuinely felt was best, and it did lead to the ending of something. Angels, guides, please help me deliver a message. Why is this Moon card here? We have the Wheel of Fortune. This decision that you made to face your fears and it looks like you walked away from something. You definitely resulted in something ending, whether that was your intention or not. I'm not sure yet. But that set the wheels in motion for some big changes in your life. It was kind of like a domino effect. We also have the King of Cups here. This is being really emotionally strong. It's someone who's not just emotionally strong, but logical, which can be really hard to have both of those things together, especially when you're a very emotional person, also thinking logically at the same time. So the King of Cups is someone I aspire to be. But this is something that you felt truly was right, and it also made a lot of sense. It wasn't just something that felt good, it was logical too. It wasn't irrational. Angels, guides, why is the Six of Swords here? Angels, guides, why is the Six? Ooh. King of Pentacles. So we got two King cards here. This could have, he did pull out in a reverse, I'm gonna be honest. This was a logical decision. It made a lot of sense, but there could have been some sort of financial burden on making this decision that you made. We'll come back and clarify again in just a little bit. I want to know why this death card's here. Why is this death card here? Angels, guides, why is this death card here? Emperor, Aries energy. It's interesting. We have two major arcana cards right on top of each other, and this Emperor, he did come out in a reversal. Let's go ahead and start from the beginning. We had this decision that you had to make. There was different options for you, but you went with the one that was most spiritually aligned with you. Not only was this something that felt spiritually aligned with you, but it was something that your intuition was pulling you towards. And it was something that was logical and felt good. It felt like the right thing to do. I don't think that you knew it was going to have the domino effect that it had. I think it would have been a lot harder for you to make this decision if you had known that it was going to set in motion so many different changes, specifically the ending of something. So here we see you, and because this wasn't a reversal, and it really is reading as a reversal, this is you walking away or moving in a new direction. It doesn't necessarily have to be leaving behind. It did result in an ending, but I don't think you saw that coming. This is you moving in that different direction, making that decision to make a change. You're taking with you these swords. That's knowledge. But you're also aware that it could not be the most financially smart decision. You might not have known it at the time, but it did result in some sort of financial burden. And then we have the Death card here and the Emperor card. I kind of feel like you felt like a loss of control when everything started kind of spiraling, and there was this great ending. You felt totally out of control of the situation, and you might also be kind of thinking back and regretting the choice you made. But I want you to know that the choice that you made, it was the best option and the best route for you to take. Sometimes we make decisions and all these things happen and we're like, why did we do that? And we don't have the answer to those questions until way later, and we'll go, I'm so glad that I did this and that, because everything ended up falling into place in such a beautiful way. Tomorrow's information may just answer today's questions. Go ahead and do the next line. This is going to move more into a present tense, future tense. Angels, guides, what does Pisces need to know? Whoa. We have the Hanged Man. And I don't know if everyone's noticed that the Hanged Man, yes, it's looking at something in a different perspective, but also he's not like upset. Look at the emotion on this man's face. He's almost like peaceful, and he even has like a halo around his head that's like some sort of enlightenment. And the tree he's hanging from is rooted in his belief system. Hold on, my dog's eating something. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyways, we have the Hanged Man here. As I was saying, he is tied to a tree because that's what grounds him, and it's rooted in his belief system. This is falling underneath that Hierophant, so this just reinforces the idea that you have been acting with what aligns with you spiritually and what aligns with your moral values. You haven't been acting immorally. Then a number of cards fell out. We have here the Eight of Cups. Again, this is you walking away and leaving behind something that you put effort and energy into. And we see the Moon here because you're walking away into the unknown. So this was a big change, and when you felt out of control and things started ending and kind of falling apart a little bit, there was this abrupt ending, and I kind of feel like it has to do with a relationship. It doesn't have to be romantic. For some of you, it is romantic. But I see here that there is the opportunity to, this decision to move in a different direction, it ultimately led to you meeting somebody or rekindling something with somebody, because we have here both of these home cards, these like happy home cards, but this one was in a reversal. So but the Four of Wands is not as fulfilling as the Ten of Cups. And this is the one that was in a reversal. So you left a relationship, whether it's at work or whatever it is, whatever you left, and it ultimately came to an end, and that was probably painful. It's going to result in you being a lot more fulfilled with the next person that's going to come into your life, if they have not already come into your life. I see that you're going to be, and this, like I said before, and I had actually almost forgotten about that part of it, how this was almost a financial, this caused some sort of financial issues for you. I see you rebuilding that also. So it's really positive so far. And I see that you're going to be recognized in some type of way, be that at work or wherever this financial stability is coming from. I do feel like these two cards are tied together. And these all fell underneath this, you making that decision that aligned spiritually and morally. That was a really good move. Even though it was scary and it didn't feel like it at times, that was a really good move. Angels, guides, what does Pisces need to know? Now we have the Nine of Pentacles. This is just reinforcing that idea that you need to keep nurturing whatever this financial struggle was that was also a part of this kind of chaotic change in your life, to keep really nurturing that and growing that. It's just going to end up being more fulfilling. What does Pisces need to know? We're going to come back and clarify these again, but let's just keep going for now. We have the Pisces here again, moon energy. Pisces energy and the moon card. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is an opportunity. This is a gift. I do want to pull this card. We're going to come back and clarify, guys. Angels, guides, what does Pisces need to know? We have the Ace of Swords. This is a new idea. These are new beginnings here. Whatever efforts or energies that you're putting into your financial situation, keep nurturing that. That is going in a really great direction. I do see that being prosperous for you. Also keep manifesting. I can't say enough how important it is to manifest things in your life, because don't know what you guys believe, but I believe that things that we think and speak into the universe have a really grand effect on what actually happens. And there's actually a lot of science behind that. Also, I'm not going to get into all that because that's not relevant. But anyways, I do see that being fulfilling for you. There is some sort of new idea that appears here at the end of the reading that I'm really interested in, but I do want to come back and clarify these cards first. Why is this Hanged Man here? I like that one wanted to come out. This Nine of Wands. This situation that I feel like you have been overthinking a little bit. Not too much, but definitely overthinking a little bit. This loss of control that you had and just the way that everything kind of turned out. It was a long battle, and at times you feel kind of tired of moving forward or to keep going forward and wondering if you made the right choice, because it did take a lot more energy. It pushed you into a position where you were a lot more uncomfortable. But there's something, again, that you really believed in. This Nine of Wands, he's holding wands that have little sprouts growing out of it, because again, it's reinforced in that idea of that belief system. So he's tired, he's exhausted, he's been through it, but he's gonna keep standing on what he believes in and moving forward. And that's really the advice here. Why is this Nine of Pentacles here? Angels, guys, why is the Nine of Pentacles here? Ace of Cups. Again, nurturing that financial investment or that career opportunity that you are involved with, that is gonna really become a good thing for you. We have the Queen here because she's nurturing, she's motherly, and it's in relations to Pentacles, which is material gain, things of that nature. It's gonna end up being really fulfilling. Why is this Moon card here? And we have the Lovers. Okay. This Moon card did originally pop up in a reversal. And whenever I see that, it indicates to me that there's something that you're afraid of. And then this just answered my question. We have the Lovers card. I'm trying to cover them up. But this is Gemini energy. The Lovers card, I feel like the way that all this ended and started moving forward, you're really scared of allowing yourself to commit to someone, and it could have to do with, I scratched myself. It could have to do with the financial issues that you had. You kind of have trust issues at this point, especially because of all that you went through, and you've had to kind of rebuild yourself. And that was really hard, and it was really scary, and it can be hard to trust people, especially because I see this being a really successful endeavor. Like materially, it's gonna have a good turnout, and it can be scary to move forward with somebody, especially when you have any kind of success. We have the Magician here, manifesting as above, so below. He has one hand up, one hand down. He is manifesting. He has everything he needs to make the most out of the world around him. This can be scary to get invested with someone else, or to trust someone else, to let someone else in when you've been burned. But as long as you're listening to your intuition and you're believing that you have the magic that you do have, if you keep trusting that, it's not going to end badly for you, because at the end of the day, even when we get burned, we walk away with something, and that is a lesson. And lessons are very valuable, even if they don't feel like it at the time. And I know. Why is this Ace of Swords here? And the King of Swords. I feel like this is a really beautiful way to end this reading. We have the Ace of Swords, and then we have the King of Swords. So it's from the beginning all the way to the end, and I really feel like this kind of summarizes your journey that you've had, or you've made this far, is that you had this idea and you moved forward with this idea, and you are really, really, really smart, and you're really, really, really capable, and you just need to trust yourself, which I think you're learning to do. And I think that's the lesson that you were meant to learn through this whole process. Whoa, let me say that again, because that's a big deal. Because we had the Hierophant at the beginning of this reading. Remember, we had the Hierophant and this choice that you made. You chose to choose your belief system, even though it was scary, even though it resulted in something ending. And then you ended up coming out, you know, as like a butterfly. So started with an idea that you believed in because it felt right, and look at how it's transpiring. Just the lesson for you to trust yourself and believe in yourself is really the overall message that I'm seeing here. And then I just wanted to pull one of these cards because I love these cards, and it's Kisses. Unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. Allowing yourself to open up again even when you've been burned. And I think that's a beautiful way to end this. Thank you so much for watching. I know there's a lot of Pisces that watch. I know that I also have Sagittarius that watch. I am going to be making a Sagittarius video probably over the weekend. So don't unsubscribe. I still love you guys. I'm still Sagittarius. I'm still here. But I love my Pisces. My mama's a Pisces. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day.